All right, so this should be interesting. Now it seems like Jessica Brat. I said Jessica Brat. The Brat wife, Jessica, is explaining herself why she said explaining her wife comments, right? So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, boom, right here, right? The Brat and her wife, Jessica, chose a white sperm donor and says lone black donors look like Jimmy the Cricket. So, yeah, I made my reaction video. If you want to know my true reaction, click the link. Go watch my last video. So if you want to know what I truly feel like, because this is just, I just feel bad for that child because that child going to be so confused. Not only is that child getting raised by two black women, but now the father is white. I'm going to talk about having an identity crisis. That child is going to have, that child's going, boy, once that child grow up and know the truth, she or he's going to be confused as hell. But that's their life. That's what they want to do. So this is Jessica explaining herself.
But you know what? Okay, let's get into it. I see all of the headlines. Yeah, we did an interview with a publication, and when we did the interview with the publication, they had access to the first episode. In the first episode of Brad Loves Judy, we are in search of black donors. So a question was asked around that because you saw in real time us trying to find a black donor and you saw the difficulties. There are difficulties. So there's a lot of facts in the world that people, I feel like, really don't know or are ignorant to. And that's that black men make up 5% or less of the sperm donation pool. And then even with that, once you put in your genetic testing, you'll be lucky to find. It's early in the morning. With that, once you put in your genetic testing, you'll be lucky to find one, if any. I'm a carrier of 4 different things. 4. And since we getting into it, I'm gonna in one of the slides you're gonna see everything. And the severity of the things that I'm a carrier of, if we chose somebody that had the same thing, our child would most likely have it. And they're severe. So, and then even with that, once you put in your genetic testing, you'll be lucky to find one, if any. I'm a carrier of 4 different things. 4. And since we getting into it, I'm gonna in one of the slides you're gonna see everything. And the severity of the things that I'm a carrier of, if we chose somebody that had the same thing, our child would most likely have it. And they're severe. So, and then even with.
Okay. I'll say this again because a lot of people have no knowledge of fertility journey. To be clear, for all those that are not aware of the many things we weren't aware of, here it is. Black men make up less than 5% of the donation pool. Furthermore, the genetic testing that is specifically for looking into the diseases that human carries or input in my status carrying for them. All of them are cryo banks and sent to thousands. To 300 of the only one was black, and he also unfortunately wasn't a perfect match. So we actually waited a few weeks to see if the pool increased, but unfortunately with the time frame we had to choose within 6 to 8 weeks, and there are no more new black donors that fit within the perfect fit with my genetic testing. Hopefully this headline that people are running with will educate. This is confusing. This is too much. Look, man, this is way too much. I don't even want to get, honestly, I don't even care. because I ain't got to deal with this. I ain't got to deal with this. But it's just extremely. This is what happens when you don't follow God's plan. I'm just gonna say it. God's way is so much simpler. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I have nothing against nobody, but all this complications, it's very easy just doing it God's way. But hey, when you go against God, you got to go through all these loops. So I guess this is her DNA and blood. I really don't care. I'm just gonna keep it simple, man. Hey, this is what you got to go through when you don't do it God's way, and that's all I'm gonna say. So y'all leave a comment down below. Hey, best luck to you. It's way too complicated for me, and I'm glad I ain't got to go through this. So, hey, good luck to you and your child. All I'm gonna say is that child gonna be very confused. I think
even with that,
I think we can all agree that child is gonna be extremely confused. That's it. Hey, it ain't my life, but this is way too complicated. I ain't about to get into the details, but it's just too much for me. I'm just here just to report the news. Y'all leave a comment down below. Whatever. It is what it is. It's your boy DMD signing out. Sheesh. This is way too much. I ain't about to get into all of this. This is just, it's way too much. I'm out.